Hi, this is Andrea again, and today I'm going to share with you one of the secrets about attracting big manifestations. Okay, now the secret to big manifestations is twofold, and it is this. The bigger the manifestation, the bigger you think a manifestation is, the less you want to try to control it, and the more you need to trust that you're receiving help outside of yourself. Now, what do I mean by this? Our perception is everything. If there's something small that we want to manifest and we perceive it as being small, all that means is that we have so much faith that we can manifest that we've literally conditioned ourselves to be able to believe that we can control it. So if I perceive a cup of coffee as a small manifestation, then I'm going to find that there are many ways for me to get coffee throughout the day. And this is my case, right? So I wake up, I can walk myself over to the coffee machine, I can make myself a cup of coffee, I can drive myself to Starbucks. It's not a big deal. I expect that I'm so good at manifesting coffee, I can have it whenever I want, and all it requires me to do is go get it. Now, that's because I perceive it as small. If something is big, let's say that I want to manifest something I've never had. I have no faith in my ability to just drive to Starbucks and get it. So maybe I've never had a job other than the serving job that I had when I was 20 years old. Okay, I've never had anything other than a serving job, but it's my goal to create $1 billion company for myself. Well, a serving job is going to seem a lot easier for me. I can control that. I can go out and find another serving job. I know how to do that. I have an expectation that that can be done. But the company, $1 billion company, I've never done that before. I don't know what I need to do. So I'm going to have to try to control a little bit less because I don't know the way to directly control that. I have to leave the hows of that up to the universe, up to my angels, up to God, however I want to phrase it. So the bigger the manifestation, the less I got to take that coffee route. Like I'm just going to make this happen. Making it happen only works if you know that you can make it happen. If you don't know that you can make it happen, trying to make it happen is very frustrating. It isn't going to feel like driving to Starbucks. It's going to feel like the ride that never ends. So if that's the case, stop trying to control and you got to open up to trust because you don't know the way to get there. You have to rely on hints from the universe to guide you toward it. Now, here's another thing to consider about big manifestations. The bigger the dream, the more parts to that dream that you simply can't control. So if a dream is small to me, again, like getting a cup of coffee, there's not a whole lot involved. Walk to the coffee machine, put the coffee in, push the button, there it is. Very simple. But if I have a big dream, like running $1 billion company, I'm gonna need employees, I'm gonna need payroll, I need accountants, I need a building, I need all these things. That's not like getting a cup of coffee, is it? That is gonna require a lot of trust because there's only so much I can do, right? I gotta rely on other people. I gotta rely on the economy. I gotta rely on business practices. There's so much I gotta just let go and let the universe handle. And so that's something very important to understand. It is wonderful to have big dreams, but the bigger the dream is by your perception, the less control you want to try to exert and the more trust you want to give up to that higher power.